Hi everyone, welcome back to Eden. How are you all doing? Great. Okay, so today we will be seeing something regarding nouns again. But we were discussing about the different types of nouns in the previous classes, isn't it? In the previous videos, we have seen different types of nouns. Today we will be discussing about nouns which will have same spelling, you can say. Generally, we will be saying it as singular and plural which have different meaning. But to be precise enough, like they are not exactly singulars and plurals of the same word, but they have got similar spelling with an S added at the end. So, when it is used in singular form, it will have one meaning, and the same word when it is used in a plural form, it will have another meaning, and the pronunciation also changes in some cases. Okay, let us start. So, we can say some nouns have different meanings. Some nouns have different meanings. For the same word, okay, for the same word in its plural form we can say, okay, like if we use, what is this? This is good. G-O-O-D, we pronounce it as good. How do we pronounce it? If we represent it in phonics, do you remember that? Do you remember? This is IPA, the phonetic alphabet chart. Using IPA, this is how it is represented to pronounce. G-U-D, good. Okay, it is good. So, this good means doing something good. That means something beneficial. It is benefit. This gives a meaning benefit. But if the same good, if we are using it with S, it is pronounced as goods. It is goods, oods. Okay, like it is goods. Can see this? Goods. Okay, goods. So, here, this goods, what are goods? Please get me some goods. That indicates get me some things. Goods are indicating things here. Right? So, the same word with different meanings. When it is in a singular form, the pronunciation as well as the meaning is changing. Like that, we will see some words today. These are exceptions, we can call them as. Like wood. This is wood. The table is made out of wood. Means we are talking about timber. It is timber which we are talking about. If we are using it as woods, we went out into the woods. We went out into the woods. What are these woods? Trees. Trees are nothing but forest. Okay, we went out into the woods means we are trying to tell about forest. Woods indicate forest. Simply wood indicates timber. Right? Similarly, air. If you are saying air, air is wind. Air is nothing but wind around us. We are talking about wind. But if it is airs, this indicates a deficiency in manners, that is proud manner. Being very proud. Airs indicate proud manners. Proud manner of something. Understood? Just by adding an S, if we use it in sentence, the meaning completely changes. The meaning completely changes. I went out to take some air. Means to feel some breeze. He just airs. He just airs out in the party. That means he's showing out a proud behavior. His manner is proud in nature. Okay. Similarly, so these are all exceptions. You have to remember them. There are very few words like this which are like listed out. I am just trying to tell them out. So if you remember them, like it is of not a problem for you anymore. Like in errors and all, when you try to identify errors and all, when you find the small s, by based on that, like you will be able to identify what the error is easily, right? Like advice. Advice means counsel. Advice means counsel, to give some advice, to counsel someone. Advice means counsel. In the same way, advices. Giving advices means giving some information. Advices here is information. Okay, so the meaning changes according to the word being used. Similarly, force. Force. I pushed the door with a lot of force. I pushed it with force. Means what is this? This force here is power. This force here is power or strength which we are using. If we are using it as forces, okay, the forces came to help. Forces came to help, which is nothing but, what are the forces? Army, okay. Here, the forces came to help, that is an army which came to help. You can't call it as a force, you can call it as forces, that is army, right? One force is power, the other force is army, forces, okay? Similarly, content. I am content with what I have. You have to be contented, or I am content with what I have. Means I am satisfied with what I have. Satisfaction. Being content means being satisfied. Okay. Content means satisfied or satisfaction. The other one, contents. What are these contents? You will be having contents in a book. That indicates an index, a list, a chapter, or like a thing or things which are included in a particular book, which we call it as index. Contents means the group or the information, the group of things which are labeled one after the other. That is what is contents. That is nothing but the index, right? Being content or being contented with what we have is being satisfied. And the contents indicate it is index, right? Similarly, iron. What is iron? Iron is nothing but a metal. A metal. Like we can say the tracks are made out of iron, which is a metal. They are made out of iron. It is a metal. Irons. Irons. The irons him onto the gate. That means they chained him. Okay. Irons here means chaining something. Okay. Irons means chain. Chains. Right. See, just by putting an S, the meaning is completely changing. So you have to notice that in just identifying errors and all, if you look into the sentence, you will feel, yeah, this is correct. Why is it given as wrong? But that small s will not strike into our mind until and unless we are aware of that particular thing, right? So please do keep a note of all these words. Next, sand. If we sand is nothing but it is dust which is made out of stone. The dust which gets or which is collected by stone is sand. Dust of stone we can say. Dust of stone, small granules. Granules is what is sand. But what are sands? What are sands? It's cool in the sands during summer. Summer nights especially. Only in the nights, not in the morning. I think you got what it is. It is nothing but a desert. Yes. Okay? It's a desert. Sands means deserts. Full of sands, covered with sands means deserts. This place is covered in sands means this place is a desert. Right? Next, if we say blind. Blind. Blind means someone who cannot see. Okay? Vision. Like we don't have someone who doesn't have vision. So, cannot, being able to see or cannot see. Okay? The same thing if we say blinds. What are blinds? Please cover the windows with blinds. That is nothing but a window screen we can say. What is it? Window screens are called as blinds. Window screens are called as blinds. Understood? Just a slight difference in the letter. That's it. But the meaning is completely changing. Character. What is character? Character means we are trying to tell about somebody's qualities, mental and moral qualities, how a person has got, what a person has got, the mental and moral qualities. Moral qualities in a person. This we call it as character. Suppose if I am saying characters, we are no one to judge one's character. Okay? Nobody has got a right to judge a person's character. That means we are talking about their qualities, their moral qualities. Nobody can judge anyone. But if we are saying these are the characters in the play, that means we are trying to talk about someone who is actually, that means the people in a play or in a novel or in a drama. Those we call them as characters. Okay? People in a novel are called as characters. Right? So you can just, because the time is not sufficient or like this, it's not easy for me to write all the sentences. I am just telling out the sentences and trying to tell the words here. Right? You try to write down the sentences as well. Next, custom. What is custom? It is very difficult to keep up one's custom. To follow a custom means custom here is tradition. Tradition or traditional values. Custom means traditional values. What is customs? This everybody will be knowing. What is customs? Customs means it indicates an official department. It's an official department who looks after, it's a government undertaking, official department who looks after imported goods. That is called as customs. What is custom? Custom is tradition. Similarly, spectacle. Spectacle means to visualize a scene, to see something means sight. Spectacle means sight. To visualize a scene, to see at something which is happening. What is spectacles? What are spectacles? Spectacles are nothing but a pair of glasses. Spectacles means a pair of glasses. Now that we got glasses, we'll see that also. Glass. Can you please get me a glass of water? That glass is indicating what? That glass is indicating a tumbler. That glass is indicating tumbler. Now if I say glasses, glasses indicates spectacles. Glasses are nothing but spectacles. Glasses are spectacles, or otherwise again something which is used to see. Okay, something which is used to see. Next is manner. What is manner? Manner means a way or method in which thing is actually done. Manner means how we are doing something. Okay, in this way, do it in this way, that is manner. Do it in this manner, not in that manner, we'll be using that word. Do it in this manner, that means a way or some method. A way in which a thing is done. A thing is done. That is called as manner. What is manners? What is manners? Manners indicates etiquette. Manners indicates etiquette. What is etiquette? Etiquette means behavior. How do you behave? That is what is manners. Manner is how do we do certain things. Manners is etiquette. Next, coming to respect. Giving respect means having regard. Having a regard for someone. Or if you are saying respects, it is a compliment. Showing respect is compliment. Similarly, physic. Physic is about medicine or physical appearance. Okay? Physic. That is physic. Medicine, or we can even say appearance. Okay? Appearance is also physic. But what is physics? Physics is a subject. It is a science, a natural science. This is a natural science. It's natural science. Arm. What's an arm? A hand. Okay? Arm is hand. But what about arms? What are arms? You might know this. Arms are nothing but weapons. Arms are weapons. Okay? Be careful. There might be some arms. Or be careful with the people who carry some arms with them. That means those who carry weapons along with them. Could you please take your arm, or like if you are trying to talk about a hand, that is arm. Okay? So don't just mistake them to be exactly the singular and plural of the same word, but for a better understanding we will be saying singular and plural of the word having different meanings. But the word itself is changing. The spelling is same except with an added S to the same word, right? So that's it. Cloth. What is a cloth? Cloth is nothing but a small piece. A piece of fabric we call. A piece of fabric, or simply fabric is cloth. Cloth. Could you please cut the cloth for me? Okay, that means you need to cut a small fabric and give me. Your clothes are very dirty. When I am saying your clothes are very dirty, clothes indicate a stitched one, a dress. Okay, clothes indicate dress. Here I am talking that your clothes are very dirty. I am not saying the fabric which you are wearing is dirty. That is not about fabric there. Cloth is fabric. Clothes are dress. Clothes are nothing but dresses. Similarly, water. Water means the drinking water, the fluid which gives or helps us in living, very helpful for life. Okay, that is water. That is water. So like we have seen sand, water is nothing but fluid. Okay, but what are waters? The deep waters will come across this water. Means we are talking about seas. Deep waters are nothing but seas. Okay. Similarly, fruit. What is fruit? Fruit is something which is sweet, sour and like nutritious and which help us in giving strength and which we eat. That is fruit. Okay? Fruit is something which is used for eating. But what are fruits? The plural form of fruits also, that is also countable, so it is fruits. But this fruits is different. The fruits of hard work is success. The fruits of hard work is success. Like when you do a lot of, that means here what we are trying to tell, fruits means result. Here the fruits are results, the result of hard work. Okay. You heard about this term wit? Please use your wit. Use your wit wisely. Wit means intelligence. Wit is nothing but intelligence. What is wits? Wits being humorous. Humor. Wits is humor. Okay? Wits is humor. Like some more words. Suppose if I am saying letter. Letter means an alphabet. Letter means you can say alphabet. And letters means scripture, passage, text. Okay? Letters means scripture. Small thing, same word. Again I am repeating again. It will have a great change in the complete sentence. Coming to fund. Fund. What is fund? What is fund? Fund means an amount. Okay? An amount of something which is available. Means some amount which is available for some use. That is fund. Okay? Some amount which is available. Available for use. Funds means available money, we can say. Okay. Fund means something which is available for use. Funds means available money. These are the funds which are available, means this much money is available. Okay. So that is the difference between fund and funds. Okay. And one more thing, like it is pronounced as premise. It is pronounced as, because we are talking about nouns, it is pronounced as premise. If it is an adjective, it will be pronounced as premise. Premise. Okay. So here if it is, it will be pronounced like this. It will be pronounced like this. I'll just show you the entire thing. This is the phonetic transcription for pronunciation. Is premise. This is premise. If it is used as a noun, but the same word, if it is used as an adjective, it will become premise. It will become premise. Understood? So how to pronounce? I told you in the dictionary you will be finding this. So when you know these properly, you will be able to pronounce any word. Okay, pronunciation will become easy. So this premise which we are talking about is nothing but the previous statement based on which the final content is concluded or the conclusion is given. You can say it as a previous statement. Previous statement before a conclusion. It's premise. Pronounce it as premise. Now, this is premises. This is premises. Premises means house, a building, a structure, a place around a building. This premises belongs to me. Okay? Means this place belongs to me. Premises is nothing but place or a building. Right? So these are few words which are exceptions, we can say, like similar words with just an S added at the end, the entire meaning changes. So generally they will be seen or taken as the same word, the singular and plural, which has got different meanings. But to be frank enough, they are not the singulars and plurals of the same word, but the same word with the same spelling having an S at the end, which is taken as a singular and plural, but the pronunciation and the word completely changes. So how it is pronounced in a particular sentence, how it is used in a sentence, it matters a lot and the entire meaning changes. So do practice a lot. And these are the few words which come across repeatedly, and those who are appearing even for competitive exams, they'll come to know about this a lot. So please do practice and try to remember them. Please do like, share and subscribe. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.